Hey, beautiful people in Off-Grid Rooster. This is a video going to be my first month here at the desert, and it's going to be just a review of what I've accomplished in a short time. That's 4 weeks. So this is how it all started. The entrance of my property looked like this, and now it looks like this. This is where it all started. I cleared this for an entrance, and then my next step was going to be a driveway to where the adobe house and the storage container will be, and all the other structures. This is how the driveway looks now. This is the driveway, and I'll show you where Maria's parked. That's going to be some structure in there. I don't know if I have a dog there or whatever, but this is what I accomplished within 1 month. That's 4 weeks. Now within that month, I cleared everything that you're going to see here. I cleared where Maria's at, my van. I cleared a parking spot on the side for any visitors. I also cleared all this, which is where the house and the storage containers are going to be going. This is about 600 bushes and trees that I took off. It's hard, but it's good. Now this is the driveway from this side, so you'll see what it looks like. Driveway's right behind me. And again, there's going to be a small little parking area right there. Right there. Where Maria is at, I still have no idea what I'm going to put here. Now all this is cleared for cistern, power grid, and my adobe house will be going right here on this side by that mesquite tree. The container will go there. In between the container and the adobe house, I will have my parking spot. So when I get out, I could walk right into the house. On the other side of the adobe house is going to be a small adobe doghouse. Now, it'll be by that tree. Now, what I did was cut a path to part of the back of the property. Now, mind you, all this might be, I guess, I'm just guessing, about an acre out of a 10-acre lot. So what I did was cut a path. I still have some bushes to trim. I have bushes to trim there. But for the most part, this whole side is done. I created a berm to divert water that comes from the back and flows out into the road. Everything goes downhill. Less resistance with the water, that's where it's going. And that's why you see the bushes scattered and the trees and the cactuses scattered around all over the place. I created this little berm here, which I still have to finish. I might do some of it today. This is the berm. I put all the dead, everything that I cut here on top of each other, and I'm going to take dirt from this side, create like a trench, and put it up into those bushes and up on the side. And the same thing on this side. So when the water flows from the direction from here, and this is the path that I cut. Let's see if you can see it. It goes to the other part, and that's where I'm going to build a pond and have some of the farm animals like chickens and for eggs and meat, maybe 2 goats and 2 hogs. So I can be self-sustaining, and also put an underground greenhouse and a root cellar. It's a process. It takes years to accomplish, to get it right for myself in these conditions, with delivery problems and the weather. It makes it difficult. But the water, when the water comes from the back of the property, it'll flow down, go into the berm. The trench will divert the water that normally goes down where the adobe and house is, but it's still going to be lifted up because I have to do a foundation. I have to lift up the land with sand and gravel and make it permanent and a hard structure. So it takes time. Once the water, and you can see how it flows down here, it just keeps going down. So all that water that's going to be behind this berm is going to flow down and make it go. Now, these are my thoughts. I make plans, but these plans might not work. But I'll try and have it flow all the way out here. Once it flows here, I'm going to try to divert it over to that end onto the road, past my entrance. So all the water will be flowing. Now, the end of this side of the property is where the 2 markers are. There's a white pole and an orange ribbon flag. So it'll travel down the road, and the water will travel it where it's supposed to go. It's hopefully it'll work. But again, all the way out there, it'll work out. But above, you can see everything. What I've done, and I love it. I mean, I did a lot of progress for this. It's hard work. It's rewarding after it's completed. I've cursed myself out so many times. It's unbelievable. Sometimes I don't want to wake up, but I mean, just knowing that I'm here and I just go with the flow, it's fine. It makes it worth it. I'm not going to give up. I'll make mistakes. I'll make a lot of mistakes. That view is priceless to me. But I will continue forward. I will fight and do what I need to do to make a simpler life for myself. And you can do it too if you like. You don't have to do it in the desert. You could do it any place that you put your mind to it, and it'll work out. I just chose this place because the price was right. The amount of land is right. and trying to get that near a big city for convenience, the prices are astronomical. They are like through the roof. The downside on this is that prices are high, gas prices are higher, food prices are higher. I finally found out that I can get delivery here as soon as I get my address, and that'll be coming soon. So it's worth it. It's everything's coming to place. It's all coming into place. It's not coming as fast as I wanted to, but it's coming into place. You know, showers, you have to make do. Uh, in the beginning of my videos, if you see my videos, I say about planning, planning, planning. Well, planning is helpful to set a guide. This is what I found out: set a guide. But no matter how much planning I decided to do, it didn't always turn out the way I planned. I had a lot of the stuff that I needed. It was just not enough. I didn't plan for certain things, for certain elements of the weather, sandstorms, the rains, the high winds, the hot sun, cold winter nights, heating. If I had an RV, it might be a little easier. I say might be because I don't know. I don't have an RV. I have a van. And at the present, another obstacle came through that Maria is shutting off on me every time I start her. And that's left up to me to fix it. Now, I have a store. It's called Little Borough Country Store, which is also called Jackass Flats. If it weren't for them, they're about 4 miles away from me. That's the hub of this little area. Prices are high, and that's the convenience you pay. But if you travel 70 miles, north, you get to Alpine. Alpine prices are cheaper. You have bigger stores that you're used to. You have, Tractor Supply, things that you can get. But to order it and to have them bring things from different places, the delivery fee is ridiculous. That's what I didn't count on. On my first videos, I said, save your money, save your money, save your money. I thought I saved. I thought I was just going to come here and live off my disability and make things a lot simpler, less costly. But the beginning of this the beginning of this journey of mine is where most of the money's coming. Once I set in and I have all my tools and equipment and a house, because I still have to order bags, I have to order gravel, I have to order wood. That's a lot, So it takes time. Save your money. You need food, you need water. Water is primary, especially in the summer. Not only in the winter, but in the summer. I go through water like unbelievable, and the prices are ridiculous for water. So appreciate what you have, not what you don't have. That's what I've learned. I've learned acceptance. I've learned gratitude. I learned patience in everything. But it's coming along fine. I'm meeting a lot of people that are very helpful, and especially Little Borough on 118, Jackass Flats, is if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for their location, I don't know what I would do, because having a van, I think it has to do with the fuel. I got some fuel, and I think I have some bad fuel that had water in it. So it stalls. It runs, and then it putters out, and then I have to start it up again. And then it takes me longer, twice, maybe 3 times as long to get to one place than that. Before I came here, I thought I prepared by putting a fuel pump, fuel filter, spark plugs, you name it, I tried to cover it. I didn't think about sensors. So I think it might be, EGR valve, the map sensor, the EGR sensor, the map, TPS. There's 3 sensors. And I never replaced them. And this is a 1994 Econoline. It has 90,000 miles on it. The motor runs perfect. I hear some popping sounds like the fuel mixture. There's more gas than air. I changed the air filter and still nothing. So I'm trying to get a mechanic. I don't know what the price is going to be, but hopefully it'll be doable. I was planning on leaving here so I could spend the holidays at home with my aunt and my cousin, but it doesn't look that way. I was going to stay here for a month and then go back in about 2 months when it got a little colder, I guess. It'll be January or February. But I've got to take care of business here. And these are the things that arise without notice. These are things that you can't control. I can't control. But what I can control is how I handle things. And I just throw my hands up in the air and I say, hey, it's on you. God, you're the one that's handling things. So I just accept it. And 99% of the time, it works out. I might not like the answer, but everything does work out. So keep looking, subscribe if you haven't done so already, like, comment, and you too can do this. Just one day at a time, a step at a time. You guys, see you next video. And I posted a lot of shorts of animals and insects that I've seen, so take a look at it. Thanks.